Right then, here we go. We're going to start the heist once again. This time we're going to do the version that gets you the most money, the smart option. Let's get straight into casing the jewelry store once again.
The hell is this place?
Garment factory. I needed a job that didn't require me to do anything apart from paying taxes.
Okay, listen. What do you got?
The Holy Grail. The Union Depository. Now, they say it cannot be hit. Hasn't been yet.
Look, I just owe some Mexican hood a couple $1 million because I wrecked his girlfriend's house. I don't need to go crazy here.
Which Mexican?
Martín Madrazo.
He's not supposed to be very nice.
Oh, when I met him, he was charming. So what do you think?
Oh, let's see. Either we hit a bank in the sticks or we do a store. Which do you like?
Well, store's usually easier, but I gotta make a big take.
Well, gems it is then. Let's go to Vangelico, buy ourselves an engagement ring.
Oh, we're gonna need a crew. I can round up some of the old guys.
There are no old guys. Moses, ironically, he found Jesus. All those Irish crazies, they mostly just disappeared. That crew from the south, they all went down. There was an Eastern European guy making moves in Liberty City, but
Nico Bellic.
he went quiet.
All right. Well, we're gonna need a crew. You got any contacts in LS or not?
I've been working with someone, but they're too unpredictable. I'll have to reach out to some other guys.
Right, so let's head over to Vangelico's then. For the second time in a few missions.
We're going to Little Portola.
So this part of the mission is essentially the same. We've got to go in, but you have to do it twice because at the very end of the mission is when you pick how you were going to do the mission.
Know you're back in business?
FIB buddies? What are you talking about?
I checked out the WPP thing. Doesn't look like any WITSEC program I'm aware of. Well, for starters, they don't put witnesses up in multi-million-dollar mansions in Rockford Hills.
Well, maybe they thought this would be the best cover.
And most witnesses don't transfer five-figure sums into a particular FIB agent's bank account every month. Of course, the money gets moved around and washed through a number of fronts, but the trail is there. Deposits and withdrawals, the same sum every month. Agent Dave Norton, white middle-aged divorcee, unremarkable career, except for one incident. The shooting of a notorious stick-up man, Michael Townley.
Yeah, all right. Lester, I'm very impressed.
Look, we can talk about this another time. Take these glasses.
My eyesight's fine.
They're fitted with a camera and a radio relay. I'm gonna run the operation from the car while you're in the store getting what we need.
Okay,
No, not a
let's
scratch.
get this done.
I'm happy with that. Right, see, at the end of the mission is when you decide how you're going to do the mission and you decide who you're going to use to do it. Now, as I said already previously, you need, really, if you want to get the most money out of this mission, you need to have unlocked Patrick McCreary first, which I did a few missions ago, so you can check back on the channel for that one.
Sir? Thank you.
The alarm keypad is on the left when you come in, on the wall by the side door. Alright, what do we got here? Surveillance and ventilation. Now all I'm after is the alarm. Shots come through. Camera, check. Alarm, check. Vents, check.
Hey, beautiful. I need to pick up a little something for the woman in my life. Well, one of them.
Sir, I'm sure we can help you. Tell me about her. What's her taste?
Cheap, thank God. This ain't my wife we're talking about. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much. I'm thinking maybe 10 grand?
Our rings start at 8, our pendants start at 12.
All right. So these things built to last, or am I just paying for the Vangelico logo here?
No. We use perfect clarity jewels. 18 karat gold, 950 platinum. Nothing but the best.
All right. I think you just made a sale.
You just made a
I'm gonna
sale.
take a look around. Think about it. Come back to you, baby. Don't go anywhere.
I understand.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Come back to me.
Have a wonderful day.
Right, so back to the car now.
It's supposed to get really cold tonight. Like I'm gonna kill myself.
So, we good?
Almost. I need to get eyes on the roof of the building. See where the ventilation comes out.
Drive
Alright,
around
but
the
we're gonna
block
get on
and
the
look
roof
for
of
a
the
way up to
building.
the roof.
Maybe we could find some construction or something somewhere. That'd be useful, wouldn't it?
Look, there. Some construction.
Yeah, if they're gutting the place, I might be able to get to the roof.
So I head up to the rooftop now, just to get an idea about where the...
There wasn't much holding us together.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You see him at
Little
all?
conversation about Trevor.
After the incident?
I kept tabs on him for a while. Needed to know that he didn't blame me.
Yeah, where'd he go?
North, south, east, west, wherever there were liquor stores to turn over and hitchhikers to disappear.
I'm on the roof.
All right, use the glasses to get me a shot of Angelico's roof unit. It'll be right above the store.
This time you jump.
Where did they bury him?
They buried him? Not as far as I know.
He's probably a John Doe then, right? Hey, I see the vents.
Yeah, I'm looking at the relay. Can you get any higher? I've pulled up a satellite image. It looks like the highest point is on the northwest side. Get a shot from there.
Right, head up onto this then. Go into camera mode. Snap a photo.
Now use it and get an image of the air system. That's the shot. You've covered the vents on the roof now. Okay, that'll do. Now come back to me before someone spots you up there.
Will do.
It's okay to jump off on it, yeah. Stick with, because I've been tempted just to jump off the roof in general, but I think that probably would kill us. So it's not like Just Cause where you've got like the suit and everything you can use. So yeah, they've had a quick chat about Trevor, who I believe we unlock pretty soon after this mission. Which is pretty cool. I like Trevor. He's a very fun character to get a hold of. He starts off with a nice chunk of money in the bank as well. So what we'll do after this mission anyway is next time round we'll probably get to doing up both Michael and Franklin's cars. Like I said, I liked that pretty early on because it helps you long term because you end up using their vehicles in a lot of missions anyway.
Here, take your glasses back.
Let's go back to the garment factory. I called ahead and told him to start setting up the information.
So yeah, we'll get the cars beefed up a bit. I mean, all the cars are pretty good, but
Nothing that'll
we can
cause
get like better
undue
speed and better traction
Yeah, it
and
looked like a simple setup.
better armor. That'd be
Cameras
great.
broadcasting to a remote server. We might be able to wipe them remotely. Security guard on the door. He won't want to die for rich assholes to rub his nose in it.
Good. Alarm system's linked to the door lock. We'll get a good window. Someone talented hacks it.
Anything else?
Well, the more valuable merchandise is in the cabinets in the center of the store, by the register. So I'd start there.
Really?
Control the car!
I've done so well to drive the whole way there and back without any accidents, and you turn into me.
Means you can smash them easy enough, but the stones will be in the safe at night.
So, we go in when it's open then.
Right. Once we melt down the gold, recut the rocks, that's an okay score.
Yeah, shame we can't go in after hours, man. Those vents look promising.
Might be able to flip that another way.
I'm listening.
Wait till we get back.
About the crew.
Yeah?
There's this kid who's been helping me. Maybe we could cut him in.
I don't work with amateurs.
He ain't an amateur. Or if he is, he's a gifted amateur about to turn pro. He's a good kid, Lester.
He's a good kid, Lester. Right, so if you want to make the most money on this, you need to go for the smart option.
Workers have their uses.
Let's let Lester set it out for us.
Haha. Nice to see the methods haven't changed.
Well, we gotta figure out what we're doing somehow. All the crews, the rolls, prep work. Go and leave evidence behind on a hard drive. So yeah, the methods don't change.
Right, not for a pro.
Well, mapping out the options, showing you all the angles, that's my area of professional expertise. But making decisions, that is your domain, my friend. Here.
There's two ways I see of doing this. We go in smart, or we go in loud and dumb. Remember the vents? If we're gonna be smart, we pump a little knockout gas through the air system, then hit the cabinets while everyone's out. You'll have to source the gas, of course, but crowd control won't slow you down, and that might improve the take. The cover is pest control, so no one will look twice when you're wearing gas masks. It means getting a pest control van, though. You go in dumb and you'll need your, famous way with people and 4 carbine rifles. We can't buy them and risk them getting traced. No, we've got to find some in circulation. It's awkward, it's, real awkward, but this is the gun favored by LSPD tactical teams, so one of their vans is probably a good place to look. A hacker can disable the cameras. The length of time depends on their ability. The alarm will be operating on the same window. The exit strategy is more or less the same for both options. The driver you pick will, of course, source some bikes. You come out of the store and make your way through the new subway tunnel they're digging off the Del Perro freeway. You lose the cops in there and meet a truck in the LS River.
All right, I want my guy Franklin on the getaway. He can handle a bike.
All right, if you vouch for him, I'll take the risk. So how do you want to do this? Run in through the front door or try to play it smart?
The way to make the most money is to go with the smart option.
You've grown wise and cautious in your old age. Okay. Select personnel with that in mind. As ever, the better they are, the bigger the cut. Now the driver, they'll source the bikes, lead you out through the tunnels.
So first of all, the driver, if you pick Eddie Toh, he picks the correct vehicles to use. However, he does take more of the money. If you pick Karim Denz, he won't get the best bikes, but he does take less money. It does make it a little bit more difficult for the escape, but you are getting more money at the end of the day, so I would go with Karim Denz.
Okay, this one's new blood. I've seen him drive, but I haven't seen him under pressure. Guns. Now we're hoping to keep quiet, so this guy shouldn't make much difference.
Now, it shouldn't make much difference. However, the gunman will be helping you collect the money from the cases. So, although there's no gun involved, you want the better gunman if you can. Norm's obviously the cheapest, that's who I normally go with, but Norm normally dies. Of course, you've got Gustavo Mota, but we want
He was part of a well-known
this man
Liberty
here.
City stick-up crew. Small world.
We want Packy McCreary, who's going to be great for
about
us.
him.
Hacker. Back office, but this is the person who will determine how long you get inside.
Now, obviously, there's a big difference between the two hackers available. Paige is very, very good. Kristen Feltz is probably the medium level. Then you've
This
got
guy,
Ricky.
I met him at the Life Invader office. He may not be that good, but he's enthusiastic.
Now, he won't take much money off you at all. He takes a very, very small cut. And although he has the least amount of skill in this, he will make we will get enough time to get all the
Let's take a
gems,
chance
especially
on
with
him.
Packy McCreary there as
That
well.
look good to you? Are you sure?
Yep, that team looks spot on to me, and that team looks ready to go.
Great. I'll do some research on a pest control van and the knockout gas, and I'll be in touch.
Yes, good. I'll call you when everything's ready. You'll need to pitch it to the guys.
Whoa, what? My rep don't count for nothing no more?
You're a dead man, Michael. I'll call you.